Welcome to The Explainer. So what if a simple daily washing ritual could actually impact everything from your mood to your major organs? Today we're diving into a fascinating booklet called Wudu and Science. It makes some pretty big claims, connecting an ancient Islamic practice to modern health. The booklet really doesn't waste any time, does it? It kicks things off with this really provocative question, asking right out of the gate if this daily washing could be a remedy for major health concerns like depression and high blood pressure. Okay, so before we get into all the science claims, let's get on the same page. What exactly is wudu? Well, as you can see, it's a ritual washing, a form of ablution. It's a core part of Islamic practice, all about achieving spiritual and physical purity, usually right before prayer. All right, let's get into it. The source starts by highlighting some of the most surprising connections it makes between wudu and modern ailments. It's presented almost like this ancient secret to modern wellness. So, to back up its case, especially for mental well-being, the booklet leans on anecdotes, just like this one. It tells a story about a doctor at a seminar in Germany who supposedly noticed that depression is rare among Muslims specifically because they're washing their face, hands, and feet multiple times every day. So, how exactly does the booklet connect these dots? Well, this is where it gets into the nitty-gritty. It literally breaks down the whole ritual, piece by piece, and tells you what each step is supposedly doing for your health. It all starts with something we do all the time, washing our hands. But according to this booklet, even this very first step is about more than just hygiene. It's about, alerting the body's entire nervous system. And the claims here go way beyond just getting rid of germs. The source suggests that washing your fingertips actually activates an internal electromagnetic system, a pretty wild idea, and that this even makes your hands look better. From the hands, the ritual moves on to the mouth and nose, rinsing the mouth and then sniffing just a little bit of water into the nose. According to the text, these two actions are like your body's first line of defense. Gargling, it claims, can prevent tonsillitis and even throat cancer, while cleaning the nose is set to supercharge its natural germ-killing abilities. All right, step 3 is washing the entire face. We're talking from the hairline all the way down to the chin and from ear to ear. And the claimed benefits here are, they're pretty remarkable. The booklet basically presents this as a built-in skincare routine. It even throws in a quote from a beautician who claims Muslims don't need all those chemical lotions because of wudu. And get this, it even links washing your eyebrows to preventing a specific eye disease that could cause blindness. Okay, next up, the washing continues from the fingertips all the way up to and including the elbows. And this is where the claims start to get really interesting. I mean, look at this. The booklet is drawing a direct line from washing your arms and elbows to the health of your major internal organs. It suggests this simple act can actually benefit your heart, your liver, and your brain. To wrap up the ritual, the final steps are wiping the head and neck with wet hands, and then, finally, washing the feet all the way up to the ankles. And the claims for these last steps are just as big. And this is a perfect example of just how wide-ranging the booklet's claims are. Wiping your neck is linked to preventing mental disorders, and washing your feet is presented as a direct treatment for things like tension and depression. Now, it's not just about washing with water. The booklet also zooms in on a very specific tool that's part of this tradition of cleanliness, the Miswak. It's basically a natural teeth-cleaning twig. And the booklet does not pull any punches here. It sets up this really stark comparison, arguing that the traditional Miswak is way better than a modern toothbrush. It claims toothbrushes are just full of germs, while the Miswak has natural chemicals that actually strengthen your gums. And of course, there's an anecdote to go with it. This personal story is used to really drive home the Miswak's supposed healing power, positioning it as a natural remedy that worked where modern medicine apparently didn't. But just when you think you've got the whole picture, after all this talk about physical health, the booklet does a complete 180. It starts to ask, what's the real point of all this?
And this question right here, this is the turning point. This is where the whole argument shifts from a kind of medical or scientific frame to a deeply spiritual one.
To answer that question, the source brings in this quote. It makes the point that inner purity, the state of your heart, is actually way more important than all the external, physical cleanliness we've been talking about.
So here's the crucial point. The author is arguing that these practices, which are part of the prophetic tradition, or Sunnah, should be followed out of faith. They don't need science to back them up. Any validation is just secondary. And really, This is the ultimate takeaway from the source. It all comes down to intention. Any of these worldly health benefits are just a possible side effect, not the goal. The true purpose is spiritual devotion.
So we'll leave you with this final thought, which really gets to the heart of what this booklet is all about. At what point does a physical ritual become more than just the sum of its scientific parts? It's a really interesting look at where faith, practice, and health all intersect.